one. Now here's a little different situation. This time it is decreasing by 10% each year. So we start off with our initial value. And this is how a lot of items depreciate, they say. They go down in value. And so the first thing that I want to do is I first just want to figure out what 10% of this is. So remember, of means multiply all the time when we're talking about percent. So we have 15,000 times 0.1. And we get 1,500. So that means that it goes down in value by $1,500. But then it's only 10% of this each year. I think cars actually go down by about 7% each year, but these are nicer numbers for you. So we use our value. And we find out what 10% is of that. So that goes by down a little bit less. So we subtract that. And then we want 10% of this, which is really going to be this value. Hopefully you're starting to see that kind of pattern in there. So we subtract again. And then this would be the 10%. So the multiplier has to be less than 1. If I multiply by something greater than 1, it's going to be getting bigger. If I multiply by something less than 1, it's going to be getting smaller. So what I want to do here is, before I just assume I know what's going on, I'm going to try it. 15,000 times what equals my 13,500? And in order to solve for this, I need to divide by 15,000. So I have 13500, just kidding, divided by 15,000, and I get 0.9. So it looks like 0.9 is my multiplier. Now I just want to check and see. So if I multiply 0.9 times 13,500, I should get this value, and I do, so I am good to go. So the equation, common multiplier, here's our initial value, here's our multiplier, and of course we have what, this is years, so we'll put years up on top there. Okay, so here's your options here. We want to find out how long it takes for the car to be worth $1,000. We can guess and check. You have to have a calculator of some sort. This is just horrible, horrible if you don't. At 4 years, I'm only at 9,000, and I want to know when it's 1,000. So I'm going to like jump ahead to maybe like 8 and just kind of see what happens. So I'm going to plug 8 into my y value up there. So 15,000 to the 8th. And wow, I'm still only at 6,000. So I'm going to go back and change this to maybe 12. Wow, that is still really, really big. So I'm now going to jump way up and see, how about 22? Still not there. Oops, just kidding. How about 25? Huh, getting close there. So let's try 26. So it happens, excuse me, wow, in between 25 and 26 years. Now, if you have a grapher, which if you have an app on your phone, or if you have a computer, or if you have a graphing calculator, there is power in this equation. So if I go in and write the equation, 15, wow, I am dying. Okay, so there's my equation. And if I go to table, I can just scroll down until I get 1,000. So right here, it happens between 25 and 26. So amazingly fast. That's one of the huge cool things about your calculator. All right.